Yeah, are you hoping?
Okay, I think maybe we better get started because otherwise we're going to be still going on and the museum here will be open. So better get started, guys. Okay, and anyone who's coming on can join us. But we are recording this, so if you want to watch it again, or if you missed bits because you have to go out, then you can always watch it again, and Annie will send you the recording of that. Okay, so, okay, welcome everybody to our Bobbins session. I'm here at the Andrew Carnegie Birthplace Museum. Here is Andrew Carnegie behind me, a model of Andrew Carnegie. And we're here because this museum is here because Andrew Carnegie, when he was a little boy, he lived in Dunfermline. And his dad was a weaver in the town. And he would have been very familiar with these little things here. These are called bobbins. And this is what he would have used on his loom to make his cloth. So at the beginning of every bobbin session, which is why it's called a bobbin session, we sing Wind the Bobbin Up. Hopefully you all know Wind the Bobbin Up and the words to it, but I did send the words out if you're not familiar with it, okay? So sing nice and loud, and maybe if you're living in Dunfermline, I might be able to hear you, okay? So nice and loud, we're gonna sing Wind the Bobbin Up, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor. Point to the window, point to the door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands upon your knee. Brilliant, well done everyone, give yourselves a big clap. Now, I'm here with my bobbins box today, which contains our activities for today. And today, I think you all know that we are going to act out The Room on the Broom, this magnificent story by Julia Donaldson, all about a witch. And it's a stormy day, so I reckon it might have been a witch in Scotland, you know? Might have been a witch in Scotland, okay? So we're gonna act it out. So let's just go through what you need to act out your story, okay? You're going to need a broomstick. Has everyone got a broomstick? I've got a little broomstick. You might have bigger broomsticks. Brilliant, love your broomsticks. Oh, I like the broom, literally, broomstick, fantastic. Now we need a witch or someone to be a witch. We've got some witches' hats. I've got a witch here. I've cut out my witch, here she is. So I'm gonna act out with these guys. So we've got lots of witches, fantastic. The first animal that we need is a pussycat. Have you all got a cat? Oh, lovely. You all got a cat? Yeah, lovely, okay. Then, what do we need? We need a dog. Have you all got a dog? A doggy? I've got my doggy here. We all got a dog? Okay, oh yeah, lovely doggies. Okay, and then, slightly more difficult to get, but we've got a bird. Has anyone got a bird? I've got a little green bird here. Oh yeah, we've got a parrot. Fantastic. Oh, I've got Mickey Mouse. Fantastic. Okay, we've got our bird. And how about a frog? Has anyone managed to find a frog? If you haven't got a frog, don't worry at all. You can have anything you like. Okay, lovely, fantastic. And then we've got our scary dragon. Did anyone manage to find a dragon? Who's going to be our dragon? Oh, I like that, Corey. Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Well done, you guys. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so we've got dragon. Now, we're going to need to see off this dragon. Okay, so we're going to need to turn yourselves into a big, ugly, horrible creature. So maybe you need a blanket to put over your head so you can become a big creature to scare your dragon away. Fantastic. So you've got your blankets, brilliant. The other things we might need, we're also going to do a spell. And I've got my cauldron here. If you don't have a pot or box, make sure it's something that's nice and safe. If you don't have that, you can just imagine you've got a big cauldron on your fire. Okay, some people have got a cauldron, fantastic. And then we just need something to throw in it. It could be anything. You could take your sock off and throw your sock in, okay? Because all these things are going to work in our spell, okay? So something to throw in your cauldron. I can see some of you have got a witch's hat. I'm going to put my witch's hat on. I'm also going to put my bow on, which is going to be part of the story. I've got a scarf for my bow. And I can see some of you got some lovely wands. They're going to come into the story as well. Have you got your lovely wands? Yeah, fantastic. Brilliant. I love these glittery wands. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so make sure you've got them all around you, and then we're going to start the story and we're going to act it out. Okay, so as you can see, at the beginning of the story, the witch is on her broomstick with her pussycat. Okay, so get on your broomsticks, guys, as your witch and her cat, and we will start our story. Okay, you can follow it in the book if you like. So the witch had a cat and a very tall hat and long ginger hair, which she wore in a plait. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. You make your broomstick go. That's it. Lovely cat on the broomstick. Lovely, fantastic. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat. When the wind blew so wildly, ready to get rid of your hats, it blew off her hat. Oh no! Down flew the witch and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. And now, get ready with your dogs, guys. We need your dogs. You ready with your dog? Then out from the bushes, on thundering claws, there bounded a dog with the hat in its jaws. He dropped it politely and said eagerly, as the witch pulled her hat firmly down on her head. So we can put our hats back on our heads, everybody. Put your hat back on. That's it. Cowboy hats, witches' hats, everything. And then he says, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch. And the dog clambered on. So let's get our witch, our pussycat, and our dog, or anyone you can fit on your broomstick, and then the witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Turn this a wee bit. Okay, so they're flying through the air. You make your broomsticks fly through the air, brilliant. Over the fields and forests they flew. The dog wagged its tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed aloud and held onto her hat, but away blew the bow on her long ginger plait. Oh, there it goes. Down, cried the witch, and she flew to the ground. Fly your witch to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Okay, now who do we need next? We need our little bird next. We got our birds. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek. You can make an ear-splitting shriek if you like. Everyone, hand over your ears. Ear-splitting shriek. There flapped a green bird with the bow in its beak. She dropped it politely and said, with a grin, as the witch put the bow back into her plait, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a witch like me, for a bird like me? Yes, said the witch, and the bird fluttered on. So let's get our broomstick back with our cat, with our witch, our cat, our dog, and now our bird. Have we all got that? The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Brilliant. So we're going to fly on our broomsticks now, guys. Over the reeds and rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the air to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow. Have you got your wands? but let go of her wand. Oh no, her wand falls to the floor. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Now we've got our frogs, everybody. Get ready with your frog. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, there leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. So wave your wand. Brilliant, fantastic. He dropped it politely and said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak. I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, cried the witch. And the frog bounded on. Here we go. So let's get all our creatures on, see if we can get them on. So we've got our witch. If you're holding all your teddies, it's quite tricky now, isn't it? Our cat, our dog, our frog, and our bird. Now it's getting quite heavy. Let's see what happens next. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Here they go, they're flying again. Brilliant, lots of flying. Over the moors and mountains they flew. The frog jumped with joy. And the broom snapped in too. Oh no. Down fell the cat and the frog and the dog. Oh no. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud. And the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. What's coming next? You got it right, Corey. You've got the dragon. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and I'm planning to have witch and chips for my tea. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Down, help, cried the witch, and she flew to the ground. She looked for help, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer, licking his lips, and said, maybe just once I'll have witch without chips. Right, now this is where you get ready to be the creature from the bog, guys. So get your blanket out, and I'll show you the creature from the bog. But just as he planned to start on his feast, there rose from a ditch a most terrible beast. Ah, there he is. He was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred, with 4 terrible heads and wings like a bird. So flap your wings like a bird. You look terrible, guys. Fantastic. Its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the bog. And it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. I think you've been successful, everybody, because the dragon drew back and started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. I made a mistake. It was nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and flew off through the sky. Fantastic. Now, your creatures are going to come back down from being the big monster. So down flew the bird. And down jumped the frog. Down came the cat. And phew, said the dog. Thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I would be in that dragon's inside. Well done, everybody. You frightened off that dragon. Good work. Now we're going to get our cauldrons out. So if you've got a cauldron, brilliant, fantastic. The witch filled her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily. So put whatever you can in your cauldron, guys. The cat found a cone. The bird found a twig or some leaves. The dog found a bone. What have you guys got in your... Oh, yes, nice things going in those cauldrons. Okay, the witch stirred them well. So stir up your cauldrons, everybody. And as she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Do we know what this spell is? Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. Let's say it again. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. And then what is going to come out of this? And out rose a truly magnificent broom. Look at that. Amazing. With seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a shower for the frog. Unbelievable. Now, maybe after this session is finished, you guys could draw your own magnificent broom and think about what you might have in your magnificent broom. For the moment, let's finish off our story by all getting back on our broomsticks and zooming off. So, witch, pussycat. Oh, look at that spotty dog. Fantastic. Dog, frog, and bird. Mine are all still squished up here, okay? We all on our broomsticks? And we ready to fly one last time? Yes, cried the witch. And they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Woo! Brilliant. Woo! Another circuit, an encore. Woohoo! Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Brilliant. Give yourselves a big round of applause. That was fantastic. I could see spotty dogs and all sorts of things going on. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Brilliant. Excellent. So you can put all your stuff down. We've even got Buzz Lightyear here. Crazy. Fantastic. Okay. To finish off, should we sing another round of Wind the Bobbin Up? Just to finish off. Yeah? Everyone ready? Wind the bobbin up? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wind the bobbin up. Wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again. Wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling. Point to the floor. Point to the window.
Point to the door.
Clap your hands together. 1, 2,
3.
Put your hands up on
your knee.
Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much for coming to our session today. I hope you had lots and lots of fun acting out the Room on the Broom.
Did you have fun?
Fantastic.